What's going on? My name is Alex from PabsFit.com. In this video, I'm going to give you 4 different progressions that you can use to finally get your first push-up. Okay, so real quick before we begin, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing because I do workouts, progression videos, just like this one, and then also, how-to exercises and things like that as well. So consider subscribing, red button, somewhere on the screen, one of the corners, something like that. And then also, if you found it useful, be sure to share it so others can see it. And then also, if you have any questions or comments, be sure to do that down below so I can answer them for you. Okay, so the very first progression that we have is going to be from the wall. All right, so whenever you do push-ups from the wall, you're just going to have your hands just like you would in a normal push-up. So, just kind of outside your shoulders just a little bit, more in line. And then you're going to step back slightly, you put your hands on the wall, and then from there, all it is, you're getting as close as you can. So you might have your hands just a little bit more down, getting close as you can, and then pushing back. All right, so as close as you can get to the wall and push back. Obviously, this is going to be a little bit limited on the incline and difficulty, but if you can start doing this about sets of 8 at a time, say around 3 sets of 8 or whatever, if you can do that more consistently, then you'll be ready to move on to the next progression. All right, so progression number 2 is going to be with a resistance band. So with your resistance band, basically you'll just take it and you'll kind of put it around your back. So you'll kind of put your hands on the inside, right? Put it around your back like so, and then you want to make sure that it's on a good level position. So turn around just so you can see real quick. That way it's not going to slide up or down whenever you push, but you'll now have your hands in a push-up position. So imagine me laying on the floor. This is where I'd be at the bottom of the push-up, and then from there I'm just going to push my hands forward. So I'm going to press forward and then come back. All right, press and then come back. And the good thing about the resistance bands is that you can kind of progress your way through. So you can start a little bit lighter, least resistance, and then work your way up to the most resistance. So you'll just put it on your back, get it a good level on your back as well, and then you'll push and then come back. So your hands are in that same push-up position as you push forward and as you come back at the same time. All right, so you want to push as far as you can, right, and then you'll come back to that position. So this would be progression number 2 for your push-ups. Okay, so push-up progression number 3 is going to be with an elevated position. So you can use a box or a chair or a bench, or if you have a cooler, I don't know, whatever you have that's more elevated. And so what you're going to do is, I have a bench today, so I'm just going to show you how to do it from there. You're still going to place your hands just like you would for a regular push-up, right? Just like we did for the wall, and then same thing with the resistance band. Place your hands on the bench from here, get into a good plank position, and then from there your chest is going to go all the way to the ground, or all the way to the box or bench, whatever you have, and then you're pushing straight up. All right, so straight down, straight up. Notice how my whole body moves at once. All right, I'm not sagging, and I'm not trying to have my hips up or anything like that. Everything's in a good plank position, going down, pushing straight up. So if you do have a box or something that you can start a little bit higher with elevation and then work your way down, that'd be great. But this would be progression number 3. All right, so for the last progression on the push-ups is going to be from your knees. So you'll just get on your knees, you'll have your hands same position just like we did on the other ones. All right, so kind of underneath your shoulders, you'll be on your knees at this point. You can cross your feet if you want to, or you can have them up, however you want to do it. But the thing is you're not going to have your hips elevated again or sagging or anything like that. All right, so it's still a good plank position. You're still going to go down to the ground all the way and then push up. All right, so it's the exact same movement, down to the ground, push up. All right, and so that's going to be progression number 4. Once you get pretty good at this, you'll then move on to actual push-ups. So again, with all these movements, you'll do about 3 sets of 8. If you can start doing that consistently, then you'll move on to the next progression. And then for your final push-up, just give you a little bit on how to do it. That way you're doing it correctly to start off with. All right, once you're ready for it, is you'll get your hands in the same position. And like we were on our feet, you're in a good plank position, right? Now you're just going to put your feet on the ground, and then I'm in a good plank position from there. And so now I'm going to go straight to the ground. Elbows are tracking towards my side a little bit. Pushing straight up. Notice how my whole body moves. Down. Pushing straight up. Alright? So down. Up. Alright? Elbows kind of track towards the side. They don't have to be completely tucked in. Just tracking towards the side. And then I'm going chest to the ground. My whole body moves at once. I'm not warming it up. or anything like that, and I'm going down and coming up at the same time, all right? Or not at the same time, but you get the idea.